You've got just a fantastic conversation.
This is one of those interviews that we should put online, you know, do an album cut, like of a lot of it, because we sat down for about 45 minutes altogether. Spent about an hour with Elton, and it was kind of one of those surreal, am I really here? Are we really having this conversation? It was so cool. Because I said in the 8 o'clock hour, when I got out of college, I was a disc jockey. I played Elton John records for a living, dude.
Now here he is, right?
And this book, which Valerie Bertinelli stole, she said, I want that book.
I know, I wanted the copy. I just ordered it
Such a gentleman, too, because a lesser man would be like, no.
It's mine.
No, she's got it. Yeah. Come on. Anyway, so many stories, hard to know where to begin, but the big two takeaways, there's a lot about cocaine, a lot about addiction, and a lot about his mother. Take a look.
Me is an autobiography. It is deeply personal, gossipy, and sometimes naughty, written by a knight who seems to have survived a life at war with others and himself.
For years, I was going to die on stage. I was going to be a musician. I was going to go around the world with David and do philanthropy and stuff like that, but there was no real purpose. And then, of course, the children came into our life, and everything changed.
David Furnish and Sir Elton John have 2 boys, and at David's suggestion, the book was written.
I'm so lucky to have survived all that I've done, the drugs, the health scares, the bad behavior, the self-indulgence, and I've come through it, and I'm 72 years of age, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
In the 1970s, with lyricist Bernie Taupin, Elton John quickly ascended to stardom.
Are you Elton John without Bernie Taupin?
No, I'm nothing without him, because he starts the whole process off. He gives me the lyrics, and then I write the songs.
Sir Elton was born with a remarkable gift. He could play anything by ear. And when it comes to composing, get this.
I read the whole lyric, I read the title, I read the whole song, and then I put my hands on the keyboard and go from there. I don't have a melody worked out until I've seen the lyric. So it's serendipity when I put my hands on the keyboard. I don't know what's going to happen.
Really?
Every time I get a lyric, it's like, what's going to happen now?
What happened soon enough, though, was a taste for and an addiction to cocaine. Years of binging and tyrannical behavior.
In your life, your biggest regret?
My biggest regret is taking drugs. But having said that, all the pain and all the bad behavior and all the self-hatred I went through to get to where I got now. I got sober and I learned to live my life.
His addictions and his relationship with his mother are recurring themes.
She was a great mum to me in the beginning. She fought tooth and nail for me. I got my hard work ethic from her. But you know, we're two complicated people, and we're like oil and water. And at the end, oil and water didn't mix.
About the time Sir Elton finds a long-lasting love, his relationship with his mother turns toxic.
Towards the end, yes, we didn't speak for a long time. And she was horrible to David. She did an interview at the front page of the Daily Mail. I haven't spoken to Elton since he married that effing David Furnish. If I was there, I'd punch him in the face. This is someone who I loved and who had never done anything to my mother. It was just because he was closer to me.
They would reconcile, but it wasn't easy.
My therapist said, listen, she's going to press your buttons within 10 minutes. Don't rise to the bait. And sure enough, she did.
And as it became clear her days were numbered,
I just wanted to say I love you. And she said, well, I love you too, but I don't like you. But I love you, but I don't like you.
She said that?
Yeah, she said that. And I went, okay, that's far enough. You know, I can deal with that. I'm very glad I went to see her a week before she died. I had the funeral for her in my house. I sang for her. I cried for her. I waved goodbye to her. Thank God I did, because if I didn't, I would feel very guilty.
Sir Elton has lived nothing short of a remarkable life. And since getting married and having a family, his priorities, he says, are finally in order.
How much joy does having these 2 boys bring to your life?
I thought I knew everything about love until I had children, and it's just the most joyous thing in the whole world. We just soak up this beautiful view, and we soak up the atmosphere within the house. It's great, isn't it?
And I like being back in Canada.
There is something of a happily ever after feel to Elton and David's relationship. At home together in Vancouver, British Columbia.
I used to take people for granted, and I don't do that anymore. You can't take anyone for granted.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir Elton, David,
Thank
so
you.
good to meet you.
Incredible.
Just another day at the office.
I base all my knowledge off the movie Rocket Man, which I am obsessed with. How about his relationship with his dad? Was it really as bad as it was portrayed?
so not around, and when he was around, he was not particularly kind to him. His parents end up getting divorced. Father gets married, has several kids, and is like the normal
And
dad.
was it like in the movies he was nice to the other boys?
Yes.
Oh, that was so
Brutal.
sad. And
Brutal.
they never reconciled?
No, no.
And his mom told him, I love you, but I don't like you, and then died?
Thank you. Like, you can't make this stuff up.
I'm like,
Wow.
Elton John, Harry Smith.
Gosh.
Pleasure.
There is a bunch on the
Thank you.
website, by the way.
Oh, good.
For your
Yes.
request. Thank you.
Oh my
Thanks for
gosh.
sticking around, by the way, Harry.
That was good.
My
He always
pleasure.
brings it. Anytime Harry comes, he doesn't show up empty-handed.
Thank you for bringing
We'll be right
something.
back.